In a world torn by persecution and uncertainty, a bond was forged that would echo through eternity. Roman cityscape at dusk, dark clouds forming above stone streets filled with anxious faces, dramatic lighting. Paul, once the hunter of Christians, now the boldest voice for Christ. And Timothy, a young man with a tender heart, raised in the scriptures by his mother and grandmother. Paul, aged and strong-eyed, preaching with passion. Timothy as a gentle young man beside his mother and grandmother reading scrolls by lamplight. When Paul met Timothy in Lystra, he saw more than a follower. He saw a son. Paul looking at teenage Timothy in a crowded village, the soft glow of recognition in their eyes. Together, they journeyed across cities, facing mobs, miracles, and moments of despair. Paul and Timothy traveling by foot and boat, praying amid riots, tending to the sick, and preaching in secret. Timothy learned not just how to preach, but how to suffer well, how to lead with love, and how to finish the race. Timothy helping Paul with wounds, then teaching others with authority, later praying in solitude. Paul called him my true son in the faith. And in his final letter from a cold Roman cell, he wrote not to churches, but to Timothy, Paul in a dim prison cell, writing a scroll by torchlight with trembling hands. A vision of Timothy appears in his mind. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. The words of a father to his spiritual son, a scroll with those words written in Greek. Timothy reads the letter, tears falling onto the parchment. This was more than mentorship. This was legacy. A torch passed. A mission continued. Timothy walking into a new city with Paul's scroll in hand, ready to preach, his figure silhouetted by morning light. In a world that often celebrates standing alone, this story reminds us of deeper truth. We are shaped through connection. Paul didn't just preach the gospel. He poured his life into someone who would carry it forward. Mentorship matters. Legacy matters. Faith is meant to be passed on. So ask yourself, who is your Paul? Who is your Timothy? Let this be your call, not just to believe, but to build, not just to lead, but to lift someone else along the way. If this story stirred your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring, faith-filled stories and spiritual insights. Together, we're bringing timeless truth to a broken world, one story at a time.